What's good? We got a big fight weekend coming up, man. Just some prequel stuff. We're going to talk about some preliminary talks about these fights, doing all breakdowns and fight prediction for these fights coming up this week. This is your boy CJ Goodfella back with the Boxing Clinic. And, we're going to do the World Boxing Super Series prediction later in the week. I'll probably drop it about Thursday, man. Callum Smith is taking on this Eric Skoglund guy. And I actually did the, film study. I just haven't done a video yet. I can just tell you that both of these guys make a lot of amateurish mistakes. Both haven't stepped up in competition. And, I thought I was high on Callum Smith, but now I sat down and actually really broke down the tape on him. He got a long way to go, man. And in this tournament, maybe, versus, more top competition. I wouldn't say it's even the top greatest competition in the super middleweight division. Maybe he will tighten up and get more serious. But it's talent there. But I see a lot of amateurish type mistakes, and the Eric guy is very gutsy, grimy, dirty fighter. I don't mean dirty as in he's dirty. Some people on the threads were saying he had dirty tactics hitting behind the head, but he can get in there and rough you up. And he going to challenge Callum Smith, man. It's for the WBC Diamond Belt, which would be the mandatory to David Benavidez Super Middleweight WBC Belt. And he going to make it dirty in there. He going to make it around. It's going to be a good fight, style-wise. But I don't think, I'm taking that back. I don't think either one of those guys is going to win that tournament. Even though that tournament is up for grabs. If Robert Brandt has some talent, Robert Brandt can win that tournament. There's nobody in that tournament that's that scary, in my opinion. I'm really not sold on George Groves. He's a good fighter, and I can see him winning the tournament now. Chris Eubanks Jr., he's a good fighter, but he's not a natural super middleweight. But quite honestly, it should be Chris Eubanks Jr. tournament to lose. If he loses this tournament, I don't know what to say. He should win this tournament unless Robert Brandt is really as special as people say he is. He's trained with Jamel Charlo. He trains with Earl Spence. So he getting top training now. He's training with Derek James. And also the Willie Monroe, Billy Joe Saunders bout, man, that's coming up, man. Doing a prediction video on that tomorrow. And, Anthony Yard is on the card, and Daniel Dubois, probably in both two glorified mismatches. But you could, watch the card a little earlier. Probably come on about 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the United States. Check your local listings. They ain't going to be on US TV. You probably have to catch it on a Box Nation stream on the APK. But think about it. Think about those two guys. They definitely are the future. Dubois is rumored to have knocked out Anthony Joshua in sparring. Anthony Yard is an animal. So you want to see those guys. And those guys have legit world title talent potential. But Billy Joe Saunders, Willie Monroe, a lot of talks. Billy Joe Saunders calling him a quitter. I just realized when I did the fight prediction that Willie Monroe will be out just a day over a year. When he steps into the ring September 16th, this Saturday, with Billy Joe Saunders. And Billy Joe Saunders will be, 2 months, three months out, outside of him being a year, 9 months. It's going to be a good fight. I did a prediction video. I'll give you a glimpse real quick. Whoever is the aggressor is probably going to lose, unless, Willie Monroe has learned a lot in training camp since then. But if he has to be the aggressor, then I think the aggressor is going to lose because they're both natural counterpunchers. In my opinion, then the big drama show, the big fight, Canelo Golovkin, comes on Saturday night. Probably ain't going to walk into the ring about 11, 12. Undercard is shit, in my opinion. But, it's at the movie theaters. If you don't want to spend I think it's $75, $80 for this fight. HD. If you want to watch that, it's at the movie theaters for the $35 or $40. I think it's probably $35. AMC movie theaters. Check your local movie theater listings. But definitely a good breakdown. I did 16, 17 minutes this time. I definitely broke down several fights. Several fights for Canelo. And it was hard for me to really pick a winner when push come to shove. But I picked the winner. I'm definitely confident in the guy that I did pick. And I think a lot of people are going to feel the breakdown. Some people won't. That's the fans of the guy I didn't pick. But I just think that I picked the right guy. I think that, two major factors for the guy that I didn't pick, it was because of that the reason I picked the guy, because he's strong in those departments and he can expose that. And it's gonna be an overall great night, a great day of boxing, man. Next Saturday, I was gonna work early, but I get off at 2, so I'll be able to catch the Willie Monroe fight. I might volunteer to work, or go work at my dad's car shop real quick, help him out, make a couple dollars. Then hop on the horn how we do. But if not, I might just enjoy my Saturday, kick back, chill with my lady, then watch some boxing later on. So we gone.